Alright guys, we're about to get this new season underway as we take a look at the final roster here, guys. We'll zip through it really quick here. As you saw, David DeCastro, the leading ratings guy on our team, the highest overall rating. As we look at the running backs here, Malcolm Brown, Jalen Samuels are going to bring up the rear. Rosie Nix, the fullback, Juju Washington, Debo Samuel, Ryan Switzer, Robert Foster, and Emmanuel Hall. At the receiver, Vance McDonald, Noah Fant. Bucky Rogers will be the tight ends. Big Al, Akuafor, and Gerald Hawkins will be the left tackles there. Malcolm Prigion would be the left guard. We're struggling there. Marquise Pouncey here, and we have another guy there at center that can play both. David DeCastro will be the right guard. RJ Prince will be the backup right guard there, and then Marcus Gilbert at right tackle. Stephon Tuitt and Ja'Kai Polite at the left end position. Cameron Hayward and Lavon Hooks, we definitely got to upgrade there as well. Hargrave at the D tackle, and Datavius Russell, TJ Watt, and Matt Lagoncre. I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly, but they're going to be your left outside linebackers. And you guys know the situation with Ryan Shazier. He's not going to play. I'm trying to keep him off the roster as best I can so you don't see him in game until next season. Bud Dupree, Josh Martin, and Denier right there is bringing up the rear and the right outside linebacker. And here are the corners. Bradley Roby there. We got Eric Rowe, who's going to help in a backup capacity. Artie Burns, Cameron Sutton, and that kid Kendall Sheffield. Sean Davis is playing the strong safety. Need a little bit of an upgrade there as well. A free safety, excuse me. And then Terrell Edmonds will be the strong, and Terrence Edmonds there, as you saw. Terrence Brooks, excuse me, as you saw there, will also be one of the safeties. And we're probably going to get into a situation where Brooks is probably going to be the starting free safety by the time you see the footage. But that's basically what the roster looks like right there. And I'm just showing you the starters. And actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to see here in this footage, let's take a look. It looks like I already have Brooks is already my starter, I believe. Let's take a closer look. Yes, I have Terrence Brooks there is going to be my starting free safety, not Sean Davis. So that's how everything is going to shake up as we kick off this season. I'm going to show it all to you here in this one video. This will be a little longer video than expected, but we're going to just get it all together. As you see, the guys are getting themselves ready, getting ready to take on the Baltimore Ravens, trying to prep talk them there. And let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I will see you down on the field.
The Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive. We welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll. So here are the Steelers now.
All right, so here comes Big Ben Roethlisberger looking to lead his boys into action. As we look at his statistics, have taken a slide a bit as he's getting older here in the league, but still a serviceable quarterback. Let's see what happens. Steelers are going to get the ball first. Roethlisberger elects to drop back on first down and finds James Washington, holds the ball until the last minute there and gets it off to Washington for a nice first down gain. We're going to need a lot out of James Washington with no Antonio Brown. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off here to James Conner. James Conner breaks a few tackles, and he's able to pick up about 14 yards there on his first attempt. Play action fake here. And Roethlisberger, a ridiculously thrown ball there. Not sure what he was looking at there. 2nd and 10. And Roethlisberger off again on 2nd and 10. As he, criticizes himself there. 3rd and 10. And Roethlisberger trying to go deep. Oh, he finds James Washington. James Washington hurdles a guy, and he's into the end zone. What an amazing catch there by James Washington. Bell and Roethlisberger out there as he got into a 3rd and long after 2 successful plays early in that drive and stalled on the consecutive plays after that. And James Washington able to bail him out for that touchdown. Lamar Jackson is the lead man here in Baltimore. And let's see what he can do. Look at that throwing power. They're going to hand it off to Collins, and Collins with a nice gain of 9 yards on first down, 2nd and 1 here. And Alex Collins picks up a first down, brought down by Mack Wilson. 2nd and 3 here. They're going to hand it off to Collins. And Stephon Tuitt able to limit that gain, and they get him into a 3rd and 1, and the Steelers are going to come with that corner blitz. And Mike Hilton able to stop him behind the line for a loss to 1, and the Steelers get the ball right back. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger once again. James Conner gets the touch, and he's able to lower the shoulder and pick up 4. 2nd and 6. They're going to hand it off to Conner once again. Oh, Conner makes a man miss. C.J. Mosley there. And 1st and 10. And Roethlisberger able to find Fant. I hope I'm saying this guy's name correctly. It's either Noah Fant or Noah Fant. We're going to just say Fant. Fant able to get a nice 25-yard reception there for the rookie. And here comes James Conner with a nice run there. Lowers his shoulder on Eric Weddle to pick up 5. Conner again bounces off would-be tacklers, but no, you're not going to do it 2 times in a row. 3rd and 6. And Roethlisberger trying to find Deebo Samuel there, missing the target. And the Steelers have to give it up as that brought up 4th down. Look at Collins. Whoa! Big time hit by Terrell Edmonds there. Oh, another one. Mack Wilson with the layout. But unfortunately, the Ravens are still gaining yards, so the big hits don't really mean anything. 3rd and 3. Jackson is going to try to throw a a wide-out screen there. Not going to work. Steelers get the ball back. And Conner gets stuffed on that first down. 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger surveying the field, rolling to his right. Tries to throw it deep. Got hit as he threw it, and almost a costly throw there. And Roethlisberger able to find Vance McDonald, again bailing himself out on 3rd and 10. Jalen Samuels with a strong run there. Only picks up 2 yards, but very strong run. And Vance McDonald able to get it a little closer here. 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger has a good amount of time. Throws it deep to Vance McDonald, but great defense by the Ravens. And look at this. Steelers are going to go for it. 4th and 4. And they find Fant on the quick out. They didn't trust Chris Boswell to kick that ball from that distance, so Mike Tomlin happy with the production right there. They're going to hand it off here to Jalen Samuels, and beautiful move. Picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Back to Jalen Samuels, but he gets hit. 3rd and 4. And we've got Laundry on the field, and Jalen Samuels, we know Laundry's on the field, but we're not going to forget that you dropped the ball right there. And let's see, hold it on Big Al Villanueva. So they have to put it on the foot of Chris Boswell, and Boswell feeling a little more comfortable from that distance as he makes it a 10-0 contest here. And here comes Lamar Jackson once again. Jackson's going to drop back on 1st and 10, throws it deep. Oh, he overthrows his man, and Terrell Edmonds comes up with the big-time interception. Beautifully played defense right there, even though, like I said, Lamar Jackson kind of airmailed it just a bit. If he would have threw that a little shorter in front of Andrews, Andrews probably comes down with that. But Terrell Edmonds, at least he was in position to make that play. So the Steelers get the ball back again here with just a little under 2 minutes before the half, handing it off to James Conner, 2nd and 4. And they're going to dump it down to James Conner, and James Conner gets close to that first down. 3rd and 6. They're just going to hand it off to Conner. Big hole up the middle. Ooh, C.J. Mosley may have saved the day right there. Play action fake, and Roethlisberger again, another dangerously thrown ball. 2nd and 10. And look at this. James Washington is able to come across the middle to get a nice gain. 3rd and 1. They're going to run the draw here. And Jalen Samuels breaks a tackle, and he is off to the races and into the end zone. Jalen Samuels is out here playing ball. I guess he's trying to let us know, man, that you don't have to rely just on James Conner. You know, my name is Jalen, and I could get the job done as well. Beautiful run. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, big time performance here in the first half as they are all over the Ravens 17-0. And look at the stats. That's pretty bad right there for the Ravens, man. But you know, it's probably not going to stay that way. Let's listen into the halftime.
Take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. The Browns trying to start the season right and is looking good so far at home. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. The Dolphins looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. The Giants looking for the win on the road in Week 1. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
All right, so here we are back at it, man. Pitiful numbers there for Lamar Jackson. But like I said, man, this is a Ravens-Steelers contest. Don't expect it to be one-sided this whole game. Let's see what happens. Oh, T.J. Watt. Big-time sack off of the play-action fake to get him into a 2nd and 18. They're going to hand it off to Collins here. Decent pickup, but puts him into a 3rd and 15. And here come the Steelers. Look at Lamar Jackson. Oh, Lamar Jackson finding Sneed. Or Swede. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Willie Sneed, I think his name is. Finding him across the middle. And Terrence Brooks played it relatively well, but unable to jar that ball out. And Lamar Jackson has the Ravens with a little bit of life here. Handing off to Collins on 2nd and 8. 3rd and 5. Oh, look at this! Joe Hayden whiffs on the swatter tip. And Michael Crabtree able to get it down into deep territory of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Look at this. A game of inches. Wow. Even the statistic there said 3-yard catch. But here come the Ravens, man. I told you that we can't count the Ravens out. 2nd and 8. Let's see what they're going to do. Handing it off to Collins here. Collins running pretty strong, and Bostic saves the day there. 3rd and 4. Great coverage. Plenty of time. Oh, Lamar Jackson is dangerous. Oh, he whiffs. Makes Joe Hayden miss. And Lamar Jackson scrambles into the end zone for the Baltimore Ravens. And just like that, we got a ball game. Coach Tomlin not happy with the way Joe Hayden played that. So here come the Steelers again on offense. Finding McDonald on 1st down, 2nd and 1. They're going to pitch it out to James. I was about to call him John Connor. 1st and 10 here. They're going to hand it right back to James Conner. And James Conner picks up about 4. 2nd and 6. And they're handing it off to James Conner again. Clearly they're trying to milk the clock, but they're in a 3rd and 6. And they throw it. Who is that dropped that ball? Looks like James Washington, man, gave up what would have been a 1st down. And here come the Ravens driving again. A nice completion there on 1st down. Play action fake by Jackson. And he's going to find Sneed across the middle. Here come the Ravens. 1st and 10. Jackson has plenty of time. And look at that big time throw and catch. And just like that, they're in Steeler territory. And here comes T.J. Watt. Oh, T.J. Watt! Big time hit, and the fumble is recovered by the Steelers. John Bostic is Johnny on the spot. Huge sack, huge pass rush, big time hit by T.J. Watt. As he comes around that corner, Lamar Jackson never saw what hit him. And just like that, the Steelers take control of the game once again, handing it off to Connor. He's going to pick up, let's see, 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 yards there, 2nd and 6. And Big Ben trying to take a shot to Washington, unable to catch it there. 3rd and 6. And Roethlisberger checks it down to Jalen Samuels, but he stopped short of the 1st down. And they have to give it back to the Ravens with about 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. And look at this, man. The Jackson to Sneed connection seems to be heating up. 1st and 10. Jackson moving around in the pocket. Breaks out to the right side. And gets a very big gain right there. Another 1st down. Play action fake. And look at this. The man was open, but he got scared. Had alligator arms there, dropped it. 2nd and 10. Nice play there by Mack Wilson to knock that ball out. 3rd and 10. And Lamar Jackson rolls to his left, comes back to his right, and almost throws an interception to TJ Watt. And they're going to go for it, a 4th and 5 after an encroachment by the Steelers, and they picked that up, so the Ravens are still driving. Here they go deep. John Bostic had an opportunity to turn that ball over and couldn't come up with that interception. 2nd and 10, and look at this beautiful play by Roby to knock that ball away. 3rd and 10, play action fake. Jackson is able to find his favorite target, Snead, across the middle again. And they're still driving. Here comes Collins. Gets bottled up after a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. He's going to go deep to the end zone, but Joe Hayden able to knock that one away. Should have been able to pick that off, but can't come down with it. 3rd and 8, play action fake again. Jackson rolling to his right, has nothing downfield, going to take off, and TJ Watt is able to bottle him up. And they have to settle for a field goal off of a Justin Tucker kick. And they bring the game to a 17-10 contest. Can the Steelers keep this drive going? Can they close it out here offensively? Nice pickup on 1st down there. 2nd and 2. They're going to hand it off to James Conner again. He gets very close. 3rd and 1. They're going to pitch it out. Oh, he gets a blow. Makes a man miss. And folks, I believe is going to wrap it up. Coach Tomlin is ecstatic as the Pittsburgh Steelers are able to win this first meeting against the Ravens in week 1. Nice sportsmanship there by TJ Watt and Humphrey. As you can see, Watt, man, 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack. Well, a strip sack, if you will. And he had definitely the biggest game defensively. As we look at the final stats, man, look at that. Lamar Jackson ended up passing Roethlisberger in total yards. It ended up being a relatively decent game, and that's more like it. That looks more like a Steelers and Steelers-Ravens contest there, 17-10. So the Steelers win this one, and we'll take a look at the statistics here across the board. Total yards, looks like the Ravens actually had the edge there, and they're pretty balanced, man, pretty equal all the way down. The Steelers edged them in time of possession by just 1 minute. As we look at the final statistics, Lamar Jackson finishes with 204 yards passing. James Conner, 73 yards on the ground. And look at Willie Snead, the big man right there as far as the receiving. As you guys probably heard that that little alert just went off there. That's from my Ring doorbell, so I apologize for that if you heard that in the broadcast. But hey, it's all live. But anyway, guys, we take another look here at the statistics. Deebo Samuel with 2 catches, but only 37 yards though. So we definitely got to get our receiving game. Oh, excuse me, that was the kick return. So yeah, obviously you can see there he didn't do much offensively, but he gave us a little bit in the kick return game. So we'll see how these guys progress going forward. But that's going to do it, man. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, cut on the notifications, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.